Hey guys, I'm Sean Hammond with PremierGuitar.com at Winter NAMM 2016 in Anaheim. We've got Patrick Eggle, who, for those of you who are boutique guitar nerds, have been for a long time, you probably recognize his name. He's famous for a long line of really nice high-end acoustics and electrics. But we're actually at the Faith Guitars booth, and he's the guy who's designed all these guitars for several years. Good to finally talk to you after a few years of doing other videos with other guys from the company.
You too. You too. Hi.
So you guys have like 3 new models at this show?
We do. We've got first one I want to talk about just briefly is the Faith Venous Blood Moon. Okay. So this is featuring Trembesi wood, which is kind of in the laurel family. It's an Indonesian wood.
It looks a little bit like mahogany. Is it similar to that?
It's got very similar properties to a kind of a dense mahogany, I would say. It's nice and light. It's a nice springy wood. It's got very good lower mid-range to this, and it's also like, to be honest, it looks just really, really nice.
Yeah, it does. And it's solid. It's that on every. It's the top, back, and side, same material.
Top, back, and side. So actually, because we've actually used this on the top of this instrument, it's a little bit heavier top. You can drive it a little bit harder. It's got more of that mid-range kind of punch, as opposed to the actual lighter spruce that we use on other guitars.
What type of bracing pattern have you got going on in there?
It's the same bracing pattern. It's a traditional X bracing, but the thing is that we use split spruce, and it's all scalloped. So the guitars, again, they're really, really properly built, hand-built guitars, and properly braced.
Is it ebony on the fretboard and the bridge?
Yeah, it's Indonesian. It's Indonesian ebony, headplate, fretboard, and bridge. It's all solid Macassar ebony.
How about the neck around back? Is that?
Okay, we got a Indonesian mahogany neck, and the Macassar ebony again is bridge, fretboard, headplate, tuner buttons, and also the
cap. Now, it looks like you got Grover tuners. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, Grover tuners. And they actually make these ebony buttons in the same workshop that the guitar's made in.
Nice.
That's nice.
But tell us a little bit about the electronics.
Okay. The electronics is the same German-designed system that we use on the other instruments.
Shadow?
Yeah, it's a Shadow, which is an undersaddle transducer.
Piezo?
Piezo, yeah. We got an onboard tuner, bass, treble, and we've got a phase switch on it as well. It's a really simple unit. It's really nice to use, but it's very, very natural sounding.
And what's this middle knob
Volume, tuner, phase.
Oh, okay. It said bat low. Okay. Anyway, do you want to play a little bit more on that, or should we move to the 2 Nomads?
Let's move to the Nomads.
All right, Patrick. So this is the first of the new Nomad guitars, which are travel-sized versions of some existing models. Is that right?
That's right. This is a scaled-down version of our Naked series. This is based on our Neptune guitar, which is the small jumbo, but this is scaled down. It's 12 frets to the body. It's shorter scale length.
The 24-inch?
24-inch. And we've got solid Indonesian mahogany, top, back, and sides. So a real nice little punchy, mid-rangey sounding guitar.
Is that mother of pearl rosette?
It's
abalone.
Abalone rosette. So it's the same kind of approach that we had to the Naked series. So we basically stripped off all the things that we don't really need to make it a functioning guitar, So the binding's gone, the gloss finish is gone, the ebony tuner buttons are not there. So we're making it really affordable, but still the same kind of well-built instrument. Okay, so it's still got the scalloped quarter sawn bracing. It's still built on the same benches by the same people. It's still a hand-built instrument. Sounds really, really great.
And it's still got a preamp. You can plug it in.
It's still got a preamp. It's got a 3-band EQ. Undersaddle
tuner.
Tuner.
All right, Patrick, last but not least, this is another new Nomad,
That's
sort
right.
of a dreadnought mini.
We all know this shape, okay? We call it the Saturn. So this is a scaled down version of that. Again, unlike the other Nomad, this has got the spruce top. So due to its shape, it's obviously, even in this size, it's going to have a slightly bigger, more bassier sound.
Why don't we hear it? And it's got the same preamp as the other one.
It's got the same preamp, but this time we've got a spruce top, so it's a little bit more lively. It's going to sound a bit more zingy, so it's going to slightly more top end, slightly more low end.
All right, Patrick, again, thanks for joining us. We've talked to guys from Faith a lot of times before, but this is the first time that we've been able to talk to you, so that's cool. Before we go, can you tell us the rough street prices on the guitars we've looked at so far?
Okay, so on the Venous Blood Moon, approximately $1,150, and on the two Nomads, we're at approximately $600.
Cool. Where should people go online to find out more about these guitars?
faithguitars.com.
Cool. Thanks, Patrick.
Okay. You're very welcome.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, guys. I'm Sean Hammond for PremierGuitar.com.